morning. Good morning, everybody. Great to see you here this morning. I'm afraid I'm a bit I cycled very fast to get to you, as you can imagine, not wanting to keep you waiting for too long. It's a great joy to welcome MIPIM to London. I thought MIPIM is, was it Men in Property in the Mediterranean, or Meet Me in the Pool in a Minute? I thought was what MIPIM stands for. I'm delighted to see you. I'm delighted to see you here in London, the property capital, as our host has very kindly said already, the property capital of the world. Millions of our people cannot live anywhere near their place of work. And there is a deep and, in my view, understandable sense of social injustice. Because the cost of a home, that most basic of human needs, seems to recede ever upwards and beyond people's reach. So before we get to the solution to that problem, of which you're all a part, I want to dispose of two currently popular non-solutions. And the first non-solution is to bash London and to suggest that we should start cutting investment in the city in the hope of stimulating other regions of the UK. And you read this from time to time in left-wing comments, read it all over the place at the moment. And I agree, it obviously makes sense to rebalance the UK economy, to achieve more convergence between London and the rest. I think we need to sort that out. But the answer is not to punish London for its success, but to give, in my view, the leaders of our great northern cities, our great English cities altogether, the fiscal freedom to compete and to invest in transport infrastructure and everything else that will generate employment. And you've seen what we're trying to do with the London Finance Commission, with the movement for fiscal devolution to the great English cities. The second bad answer to the current crisis is to claim that it is all somehow the fault of international investors and we need to repel their enthusiasm. We need to, with a pitchfork, we need to hop off, you nasty international investors with your foreign money, is the logic of a piece I read in The Guardian the other day. We don't want that. I think that is absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. And I would just point out to all those who make that argument that sales by volume to international investors, including the Irish, are now running at 3% in London. Sales by value are now at 6.5% of all sales in London. That's about the same as it's been for the last 20 or 30 years. So we need to welcome international investment to our city to get projects going and to help London deliver the real solution to the problem. What is the real solution? Anybody been paying attention so far? The real solution is obvious, is to build hundreds of thousands more homes. Beautiful homes, family homes with good room sizes, homes that are affordable for all Londoners. And I'm very proud of the record of this mayoralty, because we've not only built so far a record number of affordable homes, we're going on target to deliver 100,000 over the 8-year term of this mayoralty. This year we will build more homes in London than in any year since 1980, before I even came here, before many of you were born, by the look of you. We have more starts on site in London this year than any year since the 1930s, when the Green Belt wasn't even thought of, and you can build more or less anywhere. So that's a fantastic achievement. And how are we able to do that? Where are we able to build? Which are the sites you should be looking at? We've been able to do it because we have fantastic transport infrastructure projects that are critical to the success of this city. Altogether, we think that if you include town centre regeneration projects, we can get on and deliver 500,000 new homes for London in the next 10 years.